Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my craft room. I have got my cup of lapsang tea today, lapsang souchong, and some lemon drizzle with ginger cake. So this is a Nigella Lawson recipe, and it is absolutely delicious because it's got this gorgeous sharp lemon syrup with a touch of stem ginger in as well. But I'm not here to talk about cake this afternoon. Primarily, I'm here to demonstrate a card. So, I got this idea from Tina Zink, the Serene Stamper. This is again the Butterfly Brilliance. This is the stamp set coloured in with blends. The background is Scrappy strip using the Butterfly Bijou paper with gilded flakes. And how did I do that, or how did she do that? And these gorgeous, actually, sequins, which I must mention to you, which are the Artistry Blooms sequins, which are in the annual catalogue. Absolutely gorgeous. Coastal Cabana, Rich Raspberry, Mango Melody and Calypso Coral. We'll be using those later, and they really go well with this Butterfly Brilliance set. So I'm going to show you the gilded flakes technique with the scrappy strips, and then I've actually cheated for the card that I'm doing because I'm just using two of the butterflies cut out amazingly from the designer series paper with the die. So there's the designer series paper. The die just goes straight on top and cuts 6 butterflies out in one sweep. It's absolutely amazing. So much so I've got an extra pack of paper. So these are the two cards. There's one and there's another one. I've embossed the background with a brick embossing folder and with the daisy embossing folder here. So I'll put those to one side. Here's my adhesive strip. Now, our adhesive strips come in a pack of, there are 12, which are 6 by 9 inches. So they look like this. So you get 12 of those for $9.25, and they're really good for doing letters, and in this case, doing these scrappy strips. So here are some other butterflies I could have used, but I'm not going to. So the ones that I've made don't have the card opening at the front. It's got the card opens at the side. But the one I'm going to do this time is like Tina Zink did hers. I'm just going to turn that over. Oh, it's got a lot of gold flakes on both sides, but no matter. And this is going to open at the front like that, okay? So, in fact, I've just noticed a mark on there, so I'm going to turn it round and put the adhesive strip to this. So this is the bit where you have to be really careful, and the silicone mat is useful because it will pick up any extra sticky that you've got. So first of all, you have to oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, it's okay. I just need to peel this off carefully like that. So this side's sticky and the other side is sticky as well. So the first thing I need to do is stick this to the card. Hi Steph, good to have you here. Just showing these adhesive sheets and how to do the gilded flakes with them. So I'll try and get that straight on top if I can. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pleased with that. Okay, and then I take my bone folder and give a really good press to really get that adhesive sticking to this, because that's what I'm going to be sticking my gold flakes to. And then carefully peel this away. Make sure that's sticking there. Hopefully you can see that. I need it to stick there as well. Whoops. That's better. And you can see the sticky hopefully on that surface. Like that. Okay. I'm just going to take that off like that. And it's not going to be sticky at the top, but I'm sure I can do something about that. Actually, there's this bit here. No, I'll just leave that. Okay, now I take my strips, and I need to leave a gap between the strips. So, what shall we start with? I think that I will start with... So, knowing that it's going to go that way, I'm going to start with it like that, and then I'm going to put this like that. Then I'm going to put one like, it's just choosing the different colours because you want a bit of a contrast. I think I like this one. Going to put that one like that. So it's going to be a sort of herringbone pattern. Like that. And then I'm going to put this one like that. Lots of concentration going on today. I think I need a slurp of tea. Oh, that tastes good. So this one can go down here like that, and then I want a tiny bit on the side here. That I'll probably do like that, and a tiny bit over here. Let's do that, and then it's great fun this because it's like paper piecing. I want a few butterflies there, like that, and then let's see what else I've got. You end up with so many little scraps. Hi Amy, good to see you as well. You saw this last night, so, but anyway, hope you don't mind seeing it again today. Oh good, I've got a bit of that pink in. So this is the card that folds out, Amy, that you didn't see last night, so let's see. Haven't got that one yet. Put that there, and then a little bit back up at the top. Perhaps we'll just fill in with that like that. Okay, so now I'm going to trim off the sides with my paper snips like this. I think you can see that. So I've got lots of extra scraps to use for another card, which is great. Hang on. I'm really concentrating at the moment, which is why I'm not talking very much, which is probably a good thing to concentrate. Whoops. So I want to make sure I don't touch the sticky because I don't want it to come off. So just bear with me while I just cut these pieces off, and then we'll put the gilded flakes on. Right, there we go. And then we don't want these pieces. Okay, now to put the gilded flakes on, I just want some paper underneath like that. Okay. So there you go. Now normally I have a box with the gilded flakes in, an ice cream box, because I want to just dip something in and then cover it. But in this particular technique, and I'm going to put my mask on, because the flakes are sort of floating in the air a bit, so you do want to ventilate and have a mask on as well. Do you see those are... I mean, I've used quite a few already and I've still got loads left. Excuse my muffled voice, but it's because I've got a mask on. So I'm using tweezers this time to apply the flakes individually to start with, because I want to get maximum use of them. So you can apply these with double-sided tape, heat and stick powder, which you then put the Versamark on, and then you put the heat and stick powder on and heat it, and then it becomes tacky, and then you can apply the gilded flakes to the tacky heat and stick powder. So I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. I can't speed up the video, but I'll just speed up applying the gilded flakes. But this seems to get a really nice even coverage if you do it like this. Just and if I cover in nut, ooh, look at that huge piece there. Oh my goodness, whoops. So I'm going to just lay that on like that, and a bit on there, and then a little bit down here perhaps as well. This is amazing stuff. It just has no weight to it at all. It's extraordinary. I mean, I've got it on my fingers now to wash my hands afterwards. Probably should have worn gloves, but anyway, there we go. So that's got quite a bit applied now. There we go. And then, if I just knock off the excess, I'm going to have gold flakes everywhere probably this afternoon. Now I've got my sponge, and I just carefully, can you see what I'm doing? Sponge over the flakes, and you can see that it catches in all the gullies, or would I call it? The little channels or whatever. And you just take off the excess like that. And you're left with this lovely gold. It's a beautiful, beautiful gold colour. Just make sure I get that bit off. And it's stuck fantastically to the adhesive sheets. Now I've got a bit of a gap at the top there, but that's because I didn't get any actual adhesive up there, but I might just cheat a little bit, and I'm sure it'll work with Stamp and Seal. So I'm just going to put a little smidge of Stamp and Seal just at the top in those 3 bits and see if that will stick a little bit. It might not work because I haven't tried it with Stamp and Seal, so I don't think it's recommended to do it with Stamp and Seal, but yes, it's worked there. I might just put a little bit more just on there and see if I can. Yep, great. So it even sticks to Stamp and Seal. Amazing. Okay, so now I want to clear the decks a bit. I'm just going to put that to one side, clear my tweezers, and try and put some gold flakes back in the pot if I can. And then probably I'll just throw this piece away because it's just got gold flakes everywhere. So I'm going to put the top on the gold flakes to get them out of the way. And then just move these out the way, and here we go. I'm going to get that out of the way as well, and I'm just going to take my mask off, and here you go. Now you can hear me properly. So here's the card with the gold. Whoops, and I've got more gold here as well attached to it. Gold everywhere. Oh dear. Okay, so I've already chosen 2 butterflies that haven't stamped. They've just come off the designer series paper, which is fabulous. And I'm going to use the double oval punch. So I will be wasting a bit of card. I'm only wanting the bottom one for the sentiment. And then I'm going to do some, usually it's best to use strips of card for this. So that's going to be for the pretty peacock. And that's going to be for the sentiment, which the sentiment that I've chosen is one from Enjoy the Moment, which is a really nice stamp set, particularly for men's cards. And I've chosen A Little Note, which is a great little stamp set. Sentiment, I should say, not stamp set. It's a great sentiment to have. So I'm going to stamp in black because there's black around the butterfly, so it's good to pick that up with a little bit of black. So hopefully I'll get this straight. There we go, that's fine, and it just fits on nicely. Get that out of the way, and then I'm going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals to put on the back of this. 1, 2, and stick this on here. And that's going to go in the centre of the card with some Tombow, like that. And then I'm going to stick the butterflies on there. It's amazing how lovely these butterflies are and how easy they are to use. Now I've already got these prepared. I've used the textured textile 3D embossing folder for this. So I'm just going to put some Tombow on the back of the Magenta Madness. This is Just Jade. This is Magenta Madness, which is absolutely gorgeous. As is Just Jade. I love the in colours from last year. I just think they're really lovely, bright colours. I love the Misty Moonlight as well, and the Bumblebee and the Cinnamon Cider. They're great. So this is going to stick on here, like that. And just press it down. And then that will open out a little note, and then it would stand up. It wouldn't stand up like a normal card because this is just short of the edge, but it still stands up and just a bit different. And that's the finished card with the gilded flakes. So thank you, Steph. I'm glad that you like it and think it's beautiful. I just love this set. I love the papers. This has got champagne glimmer paint. So this is our champagne glimmer paint. And you can apply it with, so this is Wink of Stella, which is a sort of more subtle sparkle. Champagne glimmer paint, and I've just ordered myself another pot because I seem to be using rather a lot of it. You shake it up, there's a little ball inside to prevent it all from sort of, I don't know, solidifying or whatever, and you just want to take a little bit and paint it on the wings, and it just gives a bit more sparkle to the butterflies, which I think they need, because you know how butterfly wings just glimmer in the sun, and I just think it looks a bit more magical having something a bit more sparkly. And the champagne glimmer paint applied with a paintbrush or the Wink of Stella brush definitely gives them a little bit more sparkle. So there we go. There's those butterflies ready to take off, as it were. I've done so many cards with this set, I can't believe it. I just keep using it. I could have curled the butterfly wings a little bit like that with my bone folder before I stuck them on, but as I forgot to do that, I might as well do it now like that. It's never too late to curl butterfly wings. There we go. And there we go. So then you could send that and put your note inside. I'll probably send it to my daughter, I think, as a little extra card. That's that one. Or you could do it just with the plain top, which doesn't open up, and then you just put your message inside there. You can tell I do a lot of thank you cards. And this is the one on Pretty Peacock, Coastal Cabana, some black, and then you've got the papers there. And there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching this afternoon. Bye.